You're gonna need your noodle and your tuna balls. And if you want, you might do a twofer, right? So when I do front of the body, leg, often I have that other leg frogged out. So you can put the noodle under the frog leg if you want, and the tuna balls on the leg. I'll show you. And I kind of go to the edge of my mat, so when I'm frogging out my leg, I'm on the mat. So we're gonna go on the top of the quad. So I'm gonna put the tuna balls right there. Again, eventually we'll have 3 spots. We might not get to all 3 today, and that we'll just tag it into next week. So we're gonna do start at the top. I'm gonna be face down. I'm gonna start on that opposite leg here so you can see my frog leg. So I'm on the quad, not the hip flexor so much. And then I frog out that other leg and see how I snuck that noodle there. And it can be close to the knee, whatever works for you. And you don't have to use the noodle. Just frog out that leg so your hips feel even, Steven, so you're not, your low back isn't cattywampus. And then as you settle in, get those tuna balls in a spot that might be chatty. And then we just hang out and let time do the work. We'll go from side to side just so we're even as I keep an eye on the clock. And right now I really feel my adductor as opposed to my quad. So that's interesting. We just take the information, saying hello to our body, allowing the fascia to soften and melt, creating space, movement. Check in with your body. Soften your pelvic floor. Again, check in with your hips. Soften and melt. All right, we're gonna switch sides, so come on out of there. So do the same spot on the opposite leg. So I'm at the top of my quad, I'm coming over. So I have room to frog out my leg. I'm putting my noodle there for a twofer if you want. And find your spot. I was like, oh, you could be up on your elbows too. That feels pretty great. I'm doing that. All right, I'm up on my forearms for this one. Let your back be okay. You don't want to be, if you don't want to arch your back. I feel like I've got support because I've got the noodle. So we'll see. If you have to brace or it's too intense, I switched mats today, and this mat is pretty. It's got from Kush. So kind of noticing that. We'll change. I think it'll be good. No, we're just noticing. And that last little bit here. Mm-hmm. Right, nice and easy, coming out of that stretch.